What's up, guys? Quick video here letting everybody know in case they find themselves they need to swap the radiator on a 2003 to 2008 Mazda 6 and Mazda 3. I believe this is a 6. In case you happen to need to tackle the job yourself instead of paying another mechanic a lot of money, it is possible, and a lot of the information I found out there is that you need to take off the entire front end, including the headlights, the front bumper, the front support beam, basically the entire front end, where you can then all you can see is pretty much the condenser and the radiator. Not the case, as you can see here. Definitely not. Don't need to do that. Things I did to swap it out without, or still in the process of doing it, without removing the entire front end. First thing you should do is disconnect the battery, because you'll be disconnecting a lot of sensors. Remove the airbox, which used to be right here. You'll need to remove the throttle body, so you have more room here to wiggle the, first of all, the fan shroud up and out, then the radiator as well. From there, this big wire harness will need to come off. You're just going to need to start disconnecting all the way from the headlight out here onwards. Every single sensor. This actually just goes to the fan. One of them, that is. This stuff used to go underneath this plastic housing underneath here and get hooked up in here, and then down. Basically used to just sit here. Those are just crash sensors. In any case, once you remove all of this wiring and kind of give yourself some space, the AC lines, be careful with them. Do not need to disconnect any of the AC stuff. It's just there's going to be some wiggle room for you to move it around, enough to remove the fan shroud first, and then the radiator. From there, you're going to have 4 bolts holding the AC condenser to the radiator. There's going to be one up here. Barely see it, but one there, one on the other side, one in that corner right there, then another in that corner right there. That will free up the AC condenser from the radiator, allowing you to actually pull it off from there. Obviously, all of the lines, this is the top radiator hose, bottom one right down there, you'll have those to disconnect, and you will have this shitty, I say shitty, just a pain in the ass, transmission oil hard lines, basically, that also get hooked up to the radiator. Very hard to disconnect, just because I say very hard. One of the lines is going to sit right next to this bottom radiator hose. So if it sits right here, one of the feed lines goes in here, and the other one goes all the way in the back over here. Not a lot of room here, especially when you have the radiator itself here. So for you to get that line off is going to be just a pain in the dick. What I did, I just disconnected that entire hardline assembly. So here is the transmission right there. I just disconnected the lines here and removed that entire hardline assembly, as you saw earlier. It's going to be much easier. You got a lot more room here to play with, so definitely that would be the way to go as far as that goes. In any case, this is not a step-by-step video showing you how to do the entire job yourself. If you have any, if you're mechanically inclined at all, you should be able to tackle this job. It's not rocket science, but it is, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd say like let's say 5 to 6, with some, I don't know, head scratching on what. Anyway, hopefully it helps somebody. I was just, all the info I found online was basically that the entire front end needs to come off. Not the case. The job is doable without doing basically that. Another thing I just thought of, these right here, they come off. That's these guys right here. So they kind of just sit in here like that. Just pry them out from here out. Those are the top radiator mount holders, if you will. So, and then the radiator will just kind of slide out that way and then just get it up and out. Anyway, that's it. Hopefully it helps somebody, and happy wrenching.